It's really wet. It's meant to be March, meant to be springtime, Easter this weekend.
Did you enjoy time outside?
Loved it. It was so nice. Yeah, it's really nice because I haven't got to wash my hair. Which, in case you can't tell, I've had a haircut. Perfect for this fresh spring day today. Taking the weight off. Oh, gonna have some coffee. It's freezing as well.
You've got a red face as well.
It's so cold. Cold and wet. Ugh. There's a day to spend in here and not out there. Ugh. Whoever is in charge of the weather today, you are having a right laugh with me. I mean, look at this. Just after we've got that fire going, it's beautiful sunshine out there. I'm not falling for it. I'm not going outside and going for a walk because in like 5 minutes, I bet you it's going to change. It'll be absolutely sheeting it down. To be honest as well, we need to have a bit of a cosy day at home because there is a ton of stuff that we've got to sort out with this narrowboat. I mean, over winter, like living on a boat and trying to keep it clean and tidy, I think is nearly impossible. You've got muddy towpaths, so you're traipsing that in and out all day. You've got the ash and soot from the fire. Plus also, if I'm honest, Gabby and I aren't very good at embracing the minimalism that you need to live in a small space like this. We're the kind of people that every time that we go to charity shops, we keep coming back with random things. We're not planning on getting a bird or a canary or anything, but we just sort of thought this might be nice to go there and have like one of those like plants that sort of like hangs down coming out of it. See what I mean? We just collect random stuff. So I think today might be a good opportunity just to...
For you to get cleaning?
No, for us to try and have a sort out, get a box sorted of stuff that can go to the charity shop and embrace a bit of minimalism.
Yes,
we can
do it.
You're not getting out of this.
I've got about 3 hours left of feeding, but... Timer is going on for 15 minutes. The plan is we're going to fill that box with stuff that has to go to the charity shop. 15 minutes because we are very good at procrastinating. So hopefully being focused for 15 minutes, oh dear, what have I done, will make us stick to the task on hand. Right, so 15 minutes, starting now. Go. Your socks.
So do you need your sloth? It's just he's not got any arms.
Yeah, no, I need him.
You want him?
I think they can go. Does anyone else have too many of these? The little like glass ramekin jars that you get with the posh desserts from the supermarket. Charity shop. Jack found this at the bins and took it home.
I just want to say that finding stuff by bins when you live on a boat is kind of part of the lifestyle. And I know that's going to sound really weird. Boaters' bins, there is a bit of like, what's the word? Like a trading kind of system?
If you think it's good enough to be wanted by someone else but you don't quite want it,
then you don't put it in the bin, you just sort of leave it in the bin area. When I'm saying this out loud, it sounds really Stig of the Dumpy. Can you get rid of this?
what do you think?
Yeah, no, that suits you more than the other hat that you've got.
The thing is that I've had it for a year and I've never worn it.
But why don't you wear that hat rather than the one that you've sat on and squashed?
Because I like the one I've sat on and squashed.
Right. Honestly.
Which hat do you reckon I should
He's
keep?
drooling now.
You look great.
Look at it. It's so out of shape.
Oh no, I prefer that one.
Go on, put that one on.
It just needs a bit of
No. That
no,
one.
it just needs a
no,
bit
the
of.
purple one stays. That goes. Looks. No. That one. Right.
No way.
That one. There we go. "15 minutes is not enough time to sort out this boat." We have managed to get a few things into the charity shop box, mainly a sieve. But yeah, we've got a lot left to do. So I think the plan is we're going to try and get Junior down for a nap because he's looking a bit... He needs to go for a sleep. He's not had a sleep yet today. And then we're going to crack on. So we might have to put you down and catch up with you in a bit.
So look, he's nearly there.
There's something very odd going on today. We woke up and we both stood there just blinking at this great big orange glowing ball that was just suspended in the sky, surrounded by a sea of blue. It's very strange. We've actually had some sunshine today, although saying that, just as I pressed record, it started tipping it down once again. So I'm going to shut these and then, oh god, it's hammering it down. Somehow it's got to it's got to basically like midday and we haven't had anything to eat yet. So I am going to cook us up some lunch before we do anything else. Whenever I get an onion, I always end up pretending it's a cricket ball. It's more fun with a red onion than a white one, but you know. I'm always really conscious whenever we're filming at this end of the boat, just like how unfinished this bit is. This is on the list of like things to get done in when the weather gets a bit more consistently better. Lunch today has come courtesy of HelloFresh, and we are going to cook up their creamy chipotle, corn, and black bean soup. It's got very nice out here again. It's so strange how quickly it changes, but look at this. Wait a minute. Which way is it? Look at that. Blue skies. The smell of onions frying. That is just one of those little simple pleasures, isn't it? It's so delicious. And when it gets your mouth properly watering. We've talked about HelloFresh before in our videos. And like one of the things which is my favourite hobby, I suppose, is getting in the kitchen and coming up with my own recipes, getting a little bit creative. But equally, I think we all end up in those like little moments where sometimes like what you're going to have for tea is like the last thing on your mind. And you know when you get into that like little recipe rut where you're just like, right, fine, I can't be bothered to think of what I'm going to have for dinner tonight, I'll just do like a pesto pasta or whatever, which is delicious, but sometimes, you know, you want a little bit of variety. And the thing that I found really useful about HelloFresh is it kind of takes that hassle and thought process out of what you're going to have for dinner. So, you know, getting a few meal kits in, cooking up something like this, you know, you're still cooking from scratch, you're still using fresh ingredients, but it's just... it takes that extra like thought process out. Every week they've got recipes that are like really family friendly, meaty ones, flexy ones, veggie ones like this which are quick and easy, like this is done in like 20 minutes. There's even 15-minute meal options. So yeah, just for like that ease and knowing that you're still being able to like cook something which is really, really delicious from scratch, really recommend them. This is smelling so good. Not to dob Gabby in, but I don't know if you've noticed the little burnt mark that we've got on the cladding there. If you've seen our little burner thing that we use, we have like a little ethanol burner thing, which we use in the winter. And she had it too close to the cladding and nearly burnt the boat down. So that was a fun day when that happened. It looks like one portion is bigger than the other, but they're not. They're the same. You've got 3 ladle spoons.
Oh yeah.
Different size bowls.
That looks lovely.
There you go. You try that.
Oh, I love the sweet corn in there.
Let's try it on in. It tastes really like, because it's got all the beans and sweet corn and stuff in it. It's like a bowl of like, what's it called?
Wholesome,
warmthy, nutrition-y-ness.
Oh, that's lovely.
What's it called? Warming, heartwarming, not heartwarming. Wholesome, that's the one I'm looking for.
Wholesome.
Thank you so much to HelloFresh for sponsoring this week's video, and if you want to give them a try, then check out the link in the description down below, or use the code TinyLife24, and that'll get you 60% off your first box and then 20% off your next 2 months, plus some free gifts as well. Or you can scan the little QR code thing that's on the screen right now. But yeah, thank you HelloFresh for sponsoring us, and this is absolutely delicious.
We picked up this frame with this lovely watercolour print, which actually I'm growing to like quite a bit. We bought the frame because we've had this poem for ages. It's called Love Song, and it's about being cradled in a narrowboat under the stars, which we love. So I want to use this frame but make it a bit brighter, so we're going to paint the wood underneath it the dusty pink that is the colour of the bottom bit of the boat, to hopefully make the poem pop a little bit, and then find a place for it to go in the boat. There's a paintbrush. Now I know that we've had a million paintbrushes, but I don't know where they are.
Are they under the bed?
I think they might be.
I'm not going under the bed, not today.
I know there's a pack in the car, and I don't want to go to the car either. And the paint. The paint's holding up the shelves. So we're going to have to dismantle the shelves.
Okay.
Wow.
Or have we got a different colour?
We've got a white, actually, the bathroom white.
I think the
white would look nice.
I agree. I think it would. Yeah, that's staying there, I think.
Right. No paintbrush. Right, well, we haven't got any paintbrushes.
I'll find you a paintbrush.
They're getting on.
Let's ask. Right, whilst I was under there, I've got a rather compromising split in these trousers.
Oh dear, I didn't look.
So if you see a bit of a blurred out section on the screen, then that's why.
There we go again.
Oh, still young and fit.
Is that a paintbrush?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's quite a big one, but
Perfect. We'll do it all in one.
it's cool. Please don't get it on the rug.
You've got such little faith in me, it's unbelievable.
I've been with you for 12 years. Don't use the paintbrush to stir it.
Why?
Because you'll just get the paintbrush covered, and then I
was just going to stir the top bit.
No, what you'll do is you'll then leave the paintbrush.
I will.
Yeah, you won't wash it, and it's there. Can't afford to keep getting new paintbrushes.
Well, what can I use to stir it?
A stick.
Right, well, as happy as you can be about a white piece of wood, I'm happy. So I think we need to leave it to dry, do a second coat, and then we can find a place for it on the wall. I will wash that paintbrush.
You been up to? What have you been up to? You've been doing the bins. Right, come here. Come here, you. Oh, look what it is. Yeah. Right. It's been a really lovely morning. We've been away from the boat over the weekend. It's been Easter, so we had a bit of time with friends and family, which has been really nice and chilled, and we've come back and yeah, another beautiful day. Which is why the short shorts have made an early appearance. But yeah, been making the most of it by getting a few things done out here. Let me show you what I've been up to actually. There is quite a lot that I need to sort out here because just had to get really untidy and messy over winter, but it's just amazing how quickly this area has now started to come back to life. This is what spring does, doesn't it? It feels like you spent ages waiting for it and then suddenly it comes and boom, everything just, well, springs into being. You know, we've got all the dock leaves are all out, all the stinging nettles, the dandelions, the cleavers. It's just been an absolute explosion in what feels like the last few days. It's amazing how quickly spring just gathers that momentum and yeah, just bursts back into life. So this morning I have been transplanting some of the seedlings that we started about a month ago now. So we've got tomatoes and the sweet corn. This year we're trying to grow as much of our own veg as possible. We've just taken on an allotment, which we are so excited by. So yeah, got those transplanted, planted a load more seeds. I'm not very organised, so I've kind of forgotten to label what I've planted where. So there's a couple of ones which are kind of like labelled up as like chilli / tomato because I've forgotten which one of those I put in the seed tray. And the beans that we planted, mystery beans, we saved the seeds from last year, got no idea what variety they are. I'll pop them outside already, which yeah, it's April, so it might be a bit early for that, but yeah, it's just nice to have a bit of time out here and sort of toot about starting off the growing season properly. I think this afternoon the plan is for us to head off to one of the local garden centres, and I want to go and grab some more herb plants because this little pot here is meant to be our herb garden and it's currently full of grass. So yeah, hopefully we can get that sorted out and make the most of this beautiful weather before that big grey cloud over there comes properly over us and starts raining again.
Dad?
Who's that?
You've been gardening? Growing carrots, which you might eat later in the year. Have you planted carrots?
I think so.
Or onions?
Yeah, I planted carrots, onions, sprouts, I think. I think I did beetroot, but I'm not sure.
Right.
We'll see.
We'll see what grows. Oh, it's lovely out there still.
It's really nice.
I thought it was going to rain. It's nice. I was going to just feed him and then make a garden centre.
Yeah. That'd be good. So what, about 20 minutes?
Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah, perfect. We'll just toot about out here. We are fresh back from the garden centre. Junior is just getting changed, so right on cue. If you hear some nice little cute squeaking noises, which is the new noise that he's just discovered he can make, then yeah, that's why you are hearing that. We're pretty well behaved at the garden centre. You know, sometimes when you go there, you're like, oh, I better get a load of seeds, better get a load of compost. Oh, I definitely need some veg plug plants. We were quite reserved. We were quite good. We did pick up some more tomato plants because I'm hoping to get a greenhouse up on our allotment, and I love tomatoes. Tomatoes, chilies and basil I want to grow loads of this year. So yeah, picked up a couple of new tomato plants and some strawberry plants because I've got a bit of an idea. for some upcycled planters, and hopefully this bit of sunshine's going to last so I can get them made up this afternoon.
You are getting so loud. What are you saying?
Oh, that's cute at the minute, but...
Are you hungry, are you?
Come on. Busy old day on the bird buffet. That's something that brings me a lot of joy, seeing them tucking into the mealworms, but they are so greedy, they go through them so quickly. There is a reason why I've come trotting out here with my old boots. This pair have fully broken. They've got a great big crack there on each of them, and I've taken to the cobbler and they said it's just impossible to repair them because of how they've broken, which is disappointing, but we've kind of made a bit of a thing, and if you're new to our channel you won't have seen this before, but for some reason we seem to have a bit of a thing for turning old footwear into planters for strawberries. So whilst it's sad that my boots are knackered, it's an excuse to get these planted. Anytime you grow strawberries at home, isn't it? You think you'll be self-sufficient in strawberries, and the reality is you get like 2. But
as long as you get 1, we're happy. Happy.
Hey?
Really lovely.
What do you think, Joe?
No, you're sleeping. While Jack just does the last little bits of the gardening, I thought I'd better show you the result of that DIY upcycling project thing I was doing. Now, it's not going to win any awards, but I think it looks pretty good. We've lost the hooks that hang up on the wall, so it's currently just down here. So I'll do some dodgy squatting whilst Joe's attached to me. But ta-da! What do you reckon? I think it looks nicer than it did with just the wood behind it. And on the wall, somewhere like so, I think it's going to look pretty good. I'm happy with it. So yeah, we need to find the right fittings and then get that up. And then give this boat a good old tidy, because somehow it's a mess again. Small space living, eh? Who doesn't love it? But yeah, that is it for this week's video. So thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, please leave us a comment and a thumbs up. And if you don't already, then hit subscribe, because that really, really does help our channel grow. And we will see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye. My hands aren't big enough.